Gators from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Florida Gators and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Gators will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense will have first crack at this one. And we get a look at Kenny Menchie. We've been waiting to see this good-on-good, explosive offense, stingy defense. We'll see who has the edge. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the delay, it's Baxter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Baxter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
Sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage, and try to let your running back or somebody else make a play out of the backfield.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit.
Number 82 on to kick it away.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Florida Gators offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game, because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff for Ball. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got room at the 35. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Gators! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's the Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Motion from the wideout. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Finds his big tight end. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Running inside, it's Baxter. Runs through the tackle.
It's going to be really interesting to watch Kentucky this year offensively, and I think running the ball is going to be critical. Will Stein now the new head coach, and he brings in C.J. Baxter at running back from Texas, David, a guy that was so highly recruited coming out of high school, had some injury issues early on during his time at Texas, but he has tremendous upside, and if he can stay healthy, this running game, I think, can take off.
Take off, game-breaking. They fortify the offensive line in the transfer portal. They've got to get back to that physical ground game, and you're right about Baxter. This guy was all-world, everything recruit. Lightning in a bottle, can make those big plays. Look forward to watching this Kentucky offense hopefully get a bounce back and get some spring in their step.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Finds the option, he keeps it. Got a little grass, fighting off the defender. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play-action fake. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touchdown, Wildcats. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's a give the ball. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Rodriguez. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! Extra point here will tie the game.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller. You're right. Those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Florida, 21. Kentucky, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man.
Finding some room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. He now has 56 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark.
28, 29, bounce. 28, 20, just go!
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They'll give it to Baxter. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. Caught! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! The extra point here would tie the game.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Jones wants to throw it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Baxter. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Gators will call on their punt team. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll move the tight end. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to try to get it himself. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the 1st down. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down. Take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Jones to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Handoff for Ball. Powers through the defender. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got it in the middle. It's Ball. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Still on his feet at the 25. Could be an alley. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10.
There he goes! And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Jones wants to throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Showing off the arm. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Jaden one more time. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Runs through a tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Pryor. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. And he breaks the play. Touch Gators.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They go back to C.J. Baxter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. The 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it out.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Oh, he's got some the ground trying to keep it going. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off for Baxter. Maybe a crease. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Moving out to the right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wilson has it over the middle. The Gators want to move quickly.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Stepping to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Picks up the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. He's going to take off. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys.
Maybe some room here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Montgomery. drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown, Gators! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes one man miss. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On first down, it's Baxter again. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.